Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Approaching 4K subscribers. It's Canada Day. Hopefully we can make it today. Fingers crossed. That's all we can hope for. So, okay, once more, playing with some setups here. Because I keep losing the rear at the worst possible moments. And it's really getting annoying to me. Because I don't know what to do to avoid that. Okay, resume. Rick, you behave. It's too hot outside. No. That was bad. Okay. Okay. Let's practice Silverstone a bit. It's a hot day today.
Justin Slim Friesen says, afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon, Sir Justin. How are you today? Happy Canada Day. It's a hot one here, man.
Justin Slim Friesen says, good you.
Keep spinning out, so could be better, but other than that, I'm good. It's kind of funny because the last 3 days have been hot and sunny, and they were announcing rain in the forecast. Not much, but a little bit, but we haven't gotten a little bit. Currently 42 degrees here today. There's a warning for thunderstorms because of it. .1, eh? Alright. Let's try it. Let's try it. So, what are your plans for Canada Day? If any.
Justin Slim Friesen says, this wrong.
Hey, same as me. Just because it's a holiday doesn't mean we're gonna have to do anything differently. It's too hot. I was too lazy to go and get a Happy Canada GIF to play in the background. And or, you know, some fireworks for if and when I hit 4,000 subs.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I'm running laps with Glenn right away on iRacing.
Oh, are you? Okay. Have fun with that, guys. Bummer you guys cannot be running LMU instead. Hangs out. But it's all good. Like, he has some spare time on his hands, but I understand that he needs to get the Rivals thing going and doesn't want to be eliminated. So I get that. been wanting to be part of that for a long time. And he wants to keep on doing that for as long as he can. I think the guy enjoys putting pressure on his shoulders. I know I used to when I was much younger. The more pressure I had, the better I'd perform. And I would put way too much stuff on my plate. But after burning out a couple of times, I'm like, you know what, it's not worth it. I just want to have fun and enjoy it. Ooh! Yeah, okay. This is gonna bite me. Okay, so that's not what we want. Let's go back to the save setting, load it up, and work on that one. That seems good. That could be better. Let's remove these packers.
Justin Slim Friesen says, BTW, Cam looks really good there.
I changed its sides and I flipped it, so hopefully I won't get as many complaints.
Mike Wolf BLN says I thought IMSA was at the Glen last week. Justin.
Hey, hello Mike. Happy Canada Day. Everybody's a Canadian today because it's too hot to argue.
Mike Wolf BLN says, oh Canada.
Close enough. Close enough.
Justin Slim Friesen says Mike Glenn, as in a person not the track, lol.
Yeah, it gets confusing. One is Glenn and the other one is the Glenn. I see how people can get that confused.
Mike Wolf BLN says Ahahahahahah. Mike Wolf BLN says, with no on law. Mike Wolf BLN says on my phone text, too small to read.
Yeah, that's why I never got into gaming on my phone or whatnot. mean, when you're used to this, and I still can't read stuff on it. Like when I used to play gacha games, I played Genshin.
Michael BLN says phone gaming is for midgets.
I used to play a very popular game called Genshin Impact. And I would say almost 90% of my viewers back then were all on mobile phones. And then a new game came out called Wuthering Waves, and that was like 1,000 times better than Genshin. I really love that game. But it was too demanding for people's phones. They had to upgrade their phones, which they didn't. So I ended up losing all my viewers. But I was stubborn. I enjoyed the game too much and had too many issues with Genshin. But I played it on the PC, not on phones, but like I said, 90% of my viewers were all on the phone. It was too demanding for them, the new game. Well, that's when I jumped into sim racing. Okay, I lost all my viewers anyways.
Michael BLN says, I don't understand how a game being heavy can change the viewership.
Well, if your viewers can't play the game, then they tune out. They wanted me to go back to Genshin Impact, but I had so many issues with that game. Like for 6 years, the developers are saying, yeah, we'll do something. We'll give you what you want. For 6 years and never did. And his story was really crappy. Like, oh, hey, I found a magical sock. I can use it to fly. And then my viewers would be like, oh man, that's like the deepest thing I've ever heard. Man, the storytelling is so awesome in this game. Man, a magical sock that can make you fly. It's the most profound thing ever. And then you play this other game and, you know, a girl lost her memory and they used to be best friends and they get to meet up again. But after losing her friend, she had to hang out with some really bad people and did some really bad things. And although they were teaming up again and they were all happy...
Michael BLN says, sounds like your view. Smoke too much of the devil's cattle.
And the girl, because she was...
BLN says, viewers.
And then... so the girl, after hanging out with so many bad people and doing so many bad things, she finds her friend again that lost their memory, and they hang out and they try to do good things. But the girl that was influenced by bad people doing bad things couldn't break the habit, and unknowingly people were still pulling her strings. So ultimately they got into a fight, and the girl that lost her memory, the hero, had to kill her ex-best friend. It wasn't on purpose, but it still happened, and it was very sad. I mean, that's storytelling on another level. Good people becoming bad, but then trying to do good things. I mean, life is all shades of gray, and I really like that storytelling. Instead of the magical sock that can magically fly. So I had issues with Genshin Impact's storytelling, all kinds of stuff. And then Wuthering came around and gave...
Wolf BLN says I can see why the viewers left. I nearly fell asleep. JKS.
No, they left because they couldn't play the game on their phone, but... Every single complaint that players had, they decided to start their own game and address all of that and gave the players everything they've ever wanted. With awesome cinematics and awesome storytelling.
Michael BLN says, yeah, I'm just joking.
I know. But it was awesome storytelling on another level. But yeah, none of my viewers could. They all started playing the game, but as soon as a couple, it was laggy, it was this, it was that. They came out with optimizations.
Michael BLN says when you give people everything they want, it's too easy.
No, the game is not easy.
Michael BLN says, gotta keep them hungry.
Well, they're hungry for the story, and the new characters, and the new storylines. It's like, okay, well, everybody complains about iRacing netcode. Imagine if a company came out with great netcode. With all the bells and whistles that iRacing has.
This is why people like LMU, it's so buggy they don't get much XD.
Well, imagine a company coming out and resolving all the stuff that we complain about.
Mike BLN says, every sim has bad netcode, made just different versions of it.
Well, I don't think that LMU has bad netcode. Man, I've been watching Glenn on iRacing, and last night a car tried to squeeze in between him and another car. That car never touched them.
Mike BLN says netcode is poor when people are in different countries and potato internet.
I agree. There's nothing you can do about that. But yesterday I was watching Glenn. A car tried to sandwich himself in between two cars. Never, was 2 feet away from Glenn. Never touched Glenn. That car wrecked into that other car, causing a 10-car pileup. 10 cars after Eau Rouge in...
Michael BLN says that's also bad contact model, and not always netcode.
No, that was weird netcode.
Mike BLN says I seen some.
So, after Eau Rouge into the straight there, that car tried to sandwich itself, took out the McLaren next to him, and created a 10-car pileup.
Mike BLN says shitty netcode on all sims.
And Glenn got a 4X for that, even though the cars never even came close to touching. I mean, yes, there's glitches in the code. I came across one yesterday with Justin.
Mike Wolf BLN says, yeah, that shit makes me mad.
I came across a glitch like that yesterday where I spun out and the guy I was racing went in front of me, and then half a second later,
Mike Wolf BLN says, but that's what I mean, it's the contact model, as much as bad net type.
and the car passed in front of me, and then half a second later it was on my left side waiting for me to rejoin the track. It was a glitch in the matrix. So yeah, I see some glitches sometimes, but the stuff I've been seeing in iRacing, man, it's... you can't even come close to other cars. Like the day before, Glenn was running and a car was next to him. They didn't even touch. But then all of a sudden you can see the cars getting close.
Mike Wolf BLN says you can.
I mean, Glenn and the other car were like a foot apart. And then all of a sudden you see in the replay, boom! It's like the car hit him and Glenn goes sideways, but you're looking at the replay and they were like a foot apart. They never even touched. So the only thing you can do basically in iRacing is bump the car in front of you straight on, and that's about it. But side by side and corner to corner, it will create a major crash for everybody. That's not racing.
Mike Wolf BLN says no.
If you can't scrape doors, then that's not racing. Anyways, the more I look at iRacing, the less I want to play it. Like, yeah, sure, it's cool having all these tracks and all these cars, but the gameplay is so bad. You know, all you have to do is always block the guy behind you, because the netcode's so bad that if he tries to pass you, you guys are going to get into an accident. So it's just like a hot lap simulator.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I done more hours on erasing than any sim cheats, and I see the problems, but not as much as you taking about.
Yeah, well, it seems to happen to Glenn a lot. Every two...
Mike Wolf BLN says, maybe he has shitty internet.
No, he doesn't. And he doesn't have a shitty PC like I do, or none of that stuff.
Mike Wolf BLN says, where is he?
I think he's in Phoenix, Arizona, if I'm not mistaken.
Mike BLN says the thing is a lot of the USA Canada time they are racing people, bro. Mike BLN says from all over, and the ping is high.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're playing with people all over the world.
BLN says high ping makes bad netcode, mate.
I agree. Oh, shoot. That's what I wanted to avoid. I don't want this car to spin out, ever.
Mike BLN says, but when it's bad in erasing, it's really bad.
Yeah, like, I get what you're saying. I mean, if I'm playing with somebody from Uganda and he has a really bad connection, we're gonna have issues. But, man, we are playing here in LMU, us Canadians, on European servers with Europeans most of the day, and we don't have a fraction of those issues. And I watch Glenn, and every 2 days he's not even touching another car, and it's a 10-car pileup. I mean, I would be so frustrated for a game that charges the prices that it does.
Mike BLN says, I can tell you, if it was as bad as you make it sound, no one would play it.
Well, it's a hot lap simulator.
Mike BLN says, yeah, but that's also donkey drivers. Mike BLN says, what's his I rating?
I can't read the screen. I have no idea. Like, I hear them mention thing, you know, I guess he's around 2K and he's playing against people with 4K. That's just my guess. Because I don't know nothing about it.
Mike BLN says, and what cars/series was he in, because some are worse than others?
Well, he's been doing the IMSA stuff. So whatever Justin's talking about, that's what they're doing. So you're talking about the IMSA at the Glen last week, that's what he was doing. I think this week they're doing Spa. I'm not sure. But he does different things. He does like fixed races.
Michael BLN says yeah, IMSA 2K is a bit messy. Michael BLN says, but not the worst.
No, he does like the fixed races and then the open setup. He alternates between one and the other. Sometimes he does tracks that I've never heard of, so don't know what he's doing.
Michael BLN says, oh yeah, that's my thing.
That's your thing, doing one race in the fixed setup and then one race in the open setups? And I can't do fix.
Michael BLN says, the racing have some series like Maeda's and Production Car Cup, and they are freaking awful, so many crashes, and so cutthroat.
I don't know, last week he was also doing some sprint cars in the dirt, going around an oval or a circle or whatever. Like, he changes it up every once in a while. But he always drives GTs.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I hate switching between fixed and open. Mike Wolf BLN says, but I do it sometimes.
Oh, I haven't done it since bronze. I guess the only cars I don't mind it's the LMP2s. Because I don't drive them and I think they're okay-ish as is. But GTs and Hypercars, if I can't tune it to my liking, I'm gonna lose control of it in every single corner. I'm a very bad driver, you know. So I need all the mechanical and aero grip to help me turn the car in these corners.
Mike Wolf BLN says LMP2 is what I drive mostly there, some GT3, but only certain tracks, or if INSAT track is awful that week.
I don't want to do rally, but because it's too demanding, I think, at my age. But I'd like to play a trophy truck game. I really like trophy trucks. I actually think that they should build cars more like them. Since our roads are so bad, just make a bulletproof truck that people can drive all over the place. Also thinking of buying an RC trophy truck, just having fun with that. Maybe I could buy a little camera and put on it. Then you guys can follow my rock crawling adventures. I think there is a rock crawling simulator, but I don't think that it's a trophy truck. I forget the name of it. See, for the most part, this car handles super nicely. Then I get into one corner and it spins out on me and I don't know how to avoid it, what to do. What am I doing wrong? I need a coach. Tell me what I did wrong. It happened in my race last night at Fuji. Was in second place and then I spun out finished in third, but not happy that I spun out. And I don't know why I keep going through the same corner, doing the same things over and over again. But then, out of the blue moon, I don't know what I did different. I just spin out of control. And it's 42, 43 degrees here today. It is hot. For the most part, this is a very safe setup.
Mike Wolf BLN says I don't watch football, but did you see the Japan fan crying when Brazil beat them?
Nope. Yeah, what you call football, we call soccer. But no, I haven't been paying attention at all to it. I know Canada was hosting a couple of games, but...
Mike Wolf BLN says, so funny.
Well, a lot of people take that game very seriously. It's like the most international sport, so...
Mike Wolf BLN says, yes, but your football is played with your hands.
Exactly.
Mike Wolf BLN says, so it's gridiron. Mike Wolf BLN says, not football.
I agree with you. I'm not going to get into that debate. But yeah, soccer is the most international sport ever. So yeah, some people take it very seriously.
Says I love poking fun at Yanks for that. Mike Wolf BLN says they get so mad.
Ooh, why did I lose it here? What did I do? See, this is what I don't understand. What did I do wrong here that makes me lose the car? It's hot.
Mike Wolf BLN says curb. Mike Wolf BLN says unsettled, the car and weight transfer.
Yeah, but I go through this corner 100 times, do the same thing over and over and over again, and then out of the blue, I just lose it, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need a break. I need a smoke screen.
Justin Slim Friesen says me and Glenn are moving to LMU now.
You want me to host a race on Imola, and we can have ourselves some fun?
Mike Wolf BLN says, what we driving, Justin? Justin Slim Friesen says, sure, if you want.
Well, I definitely want. It's Canada Day. So tell me, what am I doing wrong here? I'm following this guy. I go through the corner, same as always, but I spin out. I've been going around this track for...
Mike Wolf BLN says, I'm home now. I'll boot up the sim.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, my suspension is super soft. Is it because I touched the grass? And I've got grass on my wheel? I guess too much curb and I got some grass and that's what unsettled the car. Damn. Okay. Hoo-wee. Okay. Let's go to Imola, folks. So same settings as yesterday, or do you want me to put the strict track limits? No comment. Leave it as is. We're just here to have fun and not fight the track limits.
Justin Slim Friesen says, sorry what?
Oh, you want strict track limits, or are we just having fun today?
Justin Slim Friesen says, I think strict yes.
Okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says, might as well practice proper.
Ah, bahumba. Okay. requesting. Hopefully you guys are ready.
Praline91 says Jeeps, I haven't watched s. Praline91 says lives in months.
Well, welcome back. Today's Canada Day, so we're just goofing around.
Praline91 says I last watched it when we're playing that anime game, I forget the name.
Oh, probably Wuthering Waves. I was talking about that earlier. Why am I not seeing it? Is it on the first page? Oh, here it is. It just popped up. There we go.
Mike BLN says, lobby name.
Average Joe's Diabolical Championship.
Mike BLN says DLC pack, recreate red law.
Oh.
Justin Slim Friesen says, FFS law.
Somebody cancel their subscription.
MikeWolf BLN says ICH Ganj account.
Okay, let's see his new car. Did he change the logo on it? Yep. Okay, that's the new logo. Push him, Glenn. He needs to go faster. I used to know a Simeone, but I forget who it was. Oh, it was one of my clients.
MikeWolf BLN says I owned a Moa, though before.
Ugh. It's a hot day, 42 degrees here today. I'm burning up. Okay, there we go. Camera back on. Let's get onto the track. Ooh, a lot more people have joined now. For some reason, it's not letting me enter the server command stuff. I won't be able to ban anybody today. That is so weird.
MikeWolf BLN says, lol.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I tried getting onto the tablet. It wouldn't let me, and now I'm trying to do it through the website, and it's still not letting me do it. Oh, there's them wolf. Don't know what all those hypercars.
BLN says I have 3 Steam accounts. Just had to find Tay on where I pushed it on.
That's why I only have one account. It gets confusing.
Nightwolf BLN says, Confucius, say man who go to be with Ichiban, wake up with smelly finger.
Ooh. These are strict track limits, so hopefully I get one lap that counts here. Okay, got a lap in. Dang, my rears are that hot. And the ducts are fully opened. Ah, another hot day on the track. A lot of people are not putting down lap times and are rage quitting. Hey, it's in the title. It's a diabolical championship. Shout out to Glenn here, another fellow streamer. Is Glenn streaming? Let's go and check it out. YouTube. Oh, he is not. Oop, just got the track. That's not gonna count. Ooh, Brown did a fast one. Ooh! Yeah, that came close. Too close. Heck, nobody's putting down any lap times. Strict on this track is diabolical. Because there's so many curbs that people like to drive on.
Mike Wolf BLN says, track limits are broken here.
Yeah, I agree
Mike
with
Wolf
you.
BLN says here. Justin Slim Friesen says, seems like it.
They're not broken, but they are a pain in the butt. Like I said, there's a lot of people, a lot of places here where normally you can go pretty high on the curbs. But, yeah, they will make you pay for it on strict. But hey, today is a special strict day for Justin. It's Canada Day. Enjoy it, my friend. Just for you. Where's Glenn? Did he leave? Oh man, why did he leave? I can't throw anybody out to let him in. Bummer. And don't take it personally what the guy was complaining about.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I have found out today that being in a Discord VC while racing is causing some issues with gameplay. Justin Slim Friesen says he's coming in with a stang.
No, he's not. The server's full and I can't kick anybody out. He's gonna have to get in line and wait that hopefully somebody leaves. That's okay, I'll host another one afterwards, but man. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Everybody's mad at these track limits. It's all Justin.
Justin Slim Friesen says, lol. Justin Slim Friesen says AVM, if they can't take a joke. Justin Slim Friesen says, man, I think it's bug cause the strict limits aren't this bad in my practices.
Well, they were in practice session Mondays, so yeah, there are differences. And the worst part of it is people are not leaving to make room for Glenn.
Justin Slim Friesen says, so, is it an online thing? Justin Slim Friesen says, I guess so. Mike Wolf BLN says, yeah, it's too much. Mike Wolf BLN says, I know this track. Justin Slim Friesen says, strange. Mike Wolf BLN says it's bugged for sure. Justin Slim Friesen says, typical LMU stuff lol.
Yes, people, keep drinking. It's Canada Day.
Justin Slim Friesen says, if only I had known lol.
Well, I kind of knew, but that's okay. The one after, we could go back to normal and have Glenn come in and not leave.
Justin Slim Friesen says, chef, or try to at least.
Oh yeah, this'll be fun, one way or another. I'm expecting a lot of these returning from ban people are gonna crash into me because of the track limits.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I was on fixated setup, lol.
Well, that's on you. This is not a fixed setup race. people are still going at it. Oh man, we need to pit as well. Dog nabbit. Ah. All right, folks, let's get to it. Holy Lord. What? Wolf DNF'd? Damn. That's right, let him have it.
Veraldic Maples says, hey you do. Another one.
Yes, for you I will. Sorry about that. Somebody should have told you that the server was full, not to leave, because you won't be able to come back.
Veraldic Maples says, don't have to do it for me, P.
It's Canada Day, dude, and we don't get to.
Maples says, lol.
And we don't get to race all that often, so it's gonna be my pleasure. And if the track limits were pretty strict, well, that's Justin's fault.
Veraldic Maples says, okay, I will load it back up then, but we'll do GT3.
Okay, that's up to you. I needed the hypercar practice always.
Veraldic Maples says, Justin say, don't think the race was set to strict BTW.
Okay, gonna set up a smoke screen. Gonna set up another one, or try to.
Mike Wolf BLN says, man, that guy kept trying to kill me for no reason.
Yeah, there's always these guys. And look at all the DNFs.
Mike Wolf BLN says, for 4 laps of it I got pissed.
Yeah, I know, I passed you and I thought you were aiming for me, but then you took the other guy out. I'm like, okay, he's having a different kind of fun.
Justin Slim Friesen says, well, that was entertaining, lol.
Well, we both came in second.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I was P2. Mike Wolf BLN says, and he murdered me.
Okay, do you want me to keep the strict track limits for the next one?
Mike Wolf BLN says no please.
Okay, hopefully Glenn is back in. Let me know, because just to make sure everybody has time to get into the server. Hopefully it'll give me some server commands this time around, right? Okay. I got server commands this time.
Mike Wolf BLN says if that guy joins Polly's band directly.
Yeah, but just give me the name. I need names.
Mike
Bolto.
Wolf BLN says Mbabolto or something.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I let him through early on in the race.
Justin Slim Friesen says Roboto I think. Mike Wolf BLN says yeah I will Jeeps thanks. Mike Wolf BLN says yeah that's it.
Okay, because there was a Bolto and I let him through. And then I don't know what happened to him. Okay, it's up again. Is it too early? Is it going to let me join? There we go. Well, that's kind of why I bring the damage down in these open races, because... Oh, there's Glenn. Except I did not do his Mustang. I only did his hypercar.
Derelbig Maple says I am in and not leaving now, P. Mike Wolf BLN says got a setup for the pug. Mike Wolf BLN says
Yeah, I haven't driven the pug in a long time. I probably delete a bunch of them when I switch cars. I just wanted to load the liveries. I'm taking a break here after racing that much. Okay. It's a hot day today. What's the temperature now? "43, folks. 43. Ah. I'll keep an eye on the names. Yeah, you can't park there, buddy. Let's load up to some liveries again. And Glenn left again for some reason. He's really playing with fire. Good breeze. Okay. Should I ban the people returning from bans? Oh, sorry I'm not talking much, folks, today. It's too hot. I saw Mr. Wolf here not playing nicely with others. Too much traffic into one corner. Okay, this is lining up to be another interesting one. Ooh, qualifying, folks. Strap on some.
Justin Slim Friesen says you running Q.
No, I rather start from the rear because, chaos. Oof, it's a hot one.
Justin Slim Friesen says, lol.
I did disqualify one guy that was spinning all over the track in the Ferrari and getting into collisions with everybody else during practice, but I think we should be okay after that. But who knows, right?
Justin Slim Friesen says, did we even see each other last race?
Probably not. I don't think so. I know I didn't pass you, so... Let me dip this in ice and I'll be right back. All right. Oof. Well, a lot of people are out on the track. Not Justin, not Glenn, not myself. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna light up another one. Just one of those days. I just want to get to the racing part. Whatever happens, happens. Mike's doing good. Funny you should be asking me for some setups for the Peugeot. My setups are slow. Ooh, this guy has my livery, the Castrol on it. Oh. Somebody's using my my livery. Awesome. I don't see that happening all that often. Somebody actually using the liveries I made. See a lot of Italians practicing together here. And these Italians are going to be dangerous.
Justin Slim Friesen says, let's go bowling in T1 boys.
Yep.
Justin Slim Friesen says, JK.
Good luck, have fun, and yes, I
Justin
agree.
Slim Friesen says, GLHF.
Watch out for the Italian hypercars. They like to,
Mykuf BLN says, lol.
Okay. Ugh. Well, in one ways, I guess it's better for people to get Ooh. Okay. Hopefully everything goes well, folks. Let's have ourselves a good one. Oh boy, I got crazy drivers all around me. This is gonna be chaos in the first corner. I just know it. Oh, Mantis is bilingual, both French and English. Similar to myself, folks. Let's get rolling.
Hockey 2488 says hey.
Hey, Pookie. Today's a hot one. Sorry if I'm not talking much, folks. Takes me every little bit of energy just to concentrate here. He is gaining on me, dang it.
Justin Slim Friesen says, GG.
Holy Lord. What happened to you? Oh, okay. Finish second. Ooh. Yeah, that was a good race compared to the previous one. It was a lot less oh, not as many DNFs as well. And Glenn managed to do a full race. Awesome, dude. Ah.
Mike Wolf BLN says, GG.
Yes, it was a good race. Man, I had fun in
Mike
this
Wolf
one.
BLN says was clean.
Yep, from my part too, it was extremely clean. A couple of times I was worried about some of these Italians, but they ended up all rage quitting at some point.
Mike Wolf BLN says Peter is fast.
Yes, he is. Well, apparently he's like silver too. Oh. See, my fastest lap is a 136. He does 131. So, yep, 2 seconds a lap faster than you. 5 seconds a lap faster than me.
Mike Wolf BLN says yeah, the only one I was worried about was Sergio, because he hit me in practice, but WS clean in Tay race. Mike Wolf BLN says yeah.
Ooh. Well, folks, I streamed for an hour and 30 minutes longer than usual.
Justin Slim Friesen says, was some shenanigans in GT3 as well.
Well, I know there was one car that did not want to let me pass him, which was strange. But other than that...
Mike Wolf BLN says I can go a bit faster with an okay setup and a pile of practice. Justin Slim Friesen says had a guy blocking me so I shouldered him off the road lol.
Yeah, nice. Well, I mean,
Mike Wolf BLN says aha, nice.
This is kind of the place to do it, if you're going to do it. Because, yeah, there was one GT that was also blocking me, so... I was trying to catch up to that, Valkyrie. The guy before I came across you. Because I was like 6-7 seconds behind that Valkyrie. And some guy just was pretty heretic all over the track and blocking me and stuff.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yup, I won't put up with that in a hosted. Mike Wolf BLN says, I read Justin.
Ooh. Well, hopefully Glenn had fun too. Don't know why he didn't stay in the Hypercars. It would have been a good practice for Thursday, but... Hey, it's Canada Day. Drive what you feel like driving, right? So, since I went a little bit longer now, I feel like I'm not going to be streaming tonight. And maybe Glenn can get on.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I agree. Jeeps.
And maybe Glenn can start streaming earlier and get some of that Rivals stuff done.
Mike Wolf BLN says, peace Jeeps, GG, good fun.
Yeah, it was. Thank you guys for joining. This is the most fun I had in a long time. Because it came close. If you had not set your VE adequately, I would have gotten you at the end there. You never know. You hope that people set then change their VE and they go for
Justin
100%.
Slim says thanks for hosting.
Yeah, guys. Happy Canada Days. Have fun. And catch you guys tomorrows.